Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you've never joined me before, my name is Tina, aka TooTallTina, and we are back in the world of Windenburg. This is the world that came with Get Together. I am on the mid-nowhere lot, which is a 20 by 20 lot. It's really small, there's no path going up to it, but I liked it because it was out in the middle of nowhere. Who wouldn't want to live out in the middle of nowhere? But I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit weird. Honestly, I just wanted to use the ladders. We made such a big stink about getting ladders, but then every time I go to build, I never have a reason to use ladders. So I made a reason. So I made a renovated barn. I think it looks super cute, but I will say that I don't think I decorated it as full as I could have. I feel like there's still a lot of space going on, but maybe that's their thing. Maybe they're minimalist, or I don't know, they just don't like a lot of clutter. I don't know, I didn't have a really good story for these people. I just wanted to build a barn. Who doesn't just want to build a barn? But so you see me here making a path, and I really wanted it to have a nice little pond on the lot, and thought it would be super cute, and I'm filling it up with rocks. I love all of the debug rocks that came from Windenburg because they feel so much more natural. They fit into the world so well. Ugh, I love debug. When we got that ability to use the debug rocks in the show live edit objects, it opened up such a crazy world of being able to make your house look like it fits in with everything else. It just makes everything so great. And I'm just doing a little bit of terrain paint to shadow underneath, making it look like the house has been there for a long time. And I put some planters out front, which I change because you guys know. If you're just joining me for the first time, maybe you don't. Let me tell you, Tina never has a plan. But I thought I did a pretty good job, despite never having planned. So it all turned out pretty cool. So I had wanted to include some of the trees that are around them as well, but then they took up a lot of the lot. 20 by 20 is not really that big of a lot when you think about it, so I had to delete one of them in order to put this really nice little deck there. I wanted to have a little barbecue deck. Even though this is a 1 or 2 person property, you could have 2 Sims living here, I still wanted them to have plenty of space for entertaining. Maybe they have their friends and family over just for barbecues and hanging out, enjoying the scenery, or it's a vacation place. Their family comes and stays for a vacation. And now we're starting to work on the interior, and the interior came together super quickly for me. I kind of had a picture of what I wanted in my head. Downstairs I wanted living room, dining room, kitchen, bam, done. And then a loft upstairs with just 1 bedroom and a bathroom in the back. So it all comes together pretty fast, though I do change everything because, like I said, I never have a plan. And so you just saw I put down the black floors from, what is it, City Living? Yeah, so it's the basketball floors are really shiny, and I always want to use them because they look so cool, but then by the end of it I'm no, maybe not, I guess. And right now everything looks kind of rustic. I change it because I never have a plan. That's fine. I change everything. But yeah, so I think I end up going with a completely different floor plan, or different flooring, and then I go with completely different cabinets. And I don't know, I like the way that it all came together. I just can never make up my mind in the moment. So I went with the really modern cabinets, and I think they look pretty nice here. I wanted to have a very clean look all together. And I tried to fit in an island. It was not happening. I was this island looks disgusting. So of course I used the Jungle Adventure flooring. I feel there's got to be I should do a challenge where you use all the things you never use, just so that I don't use the Jungle Adventure flooring, because it's my favorite flooring. It just looks so good. There's something about the natural wood tones and the variations in it, and the planks are all they're not lined up perfectly, like they're all offset really well. It's gorgeous flooring. Like, how do I get the flooring in my own home, please? And I'm starting to try to pick out some furniture for the living room, and I wanted to just make it really small, really quaint, just an area where they sit and, you know, watch TV, do whatever. And I changed the couch a million times, and I change where everything is sitting like a million times because I never have a plan. You guys will get sick of that one day. Hopefully that day is not today because, yeah. And I start trying to introduce some color. I'm like, what would look good when it comes to a like modern, a black and white home? And I was like, let's do yellow. Yellow is going to be fantastic. Ugh. I struggled with this bedroom so much because I didn't want anything to look necessarily too feminine or too masculine. And by the time I finish this bedroom, it all looks great, but there are moments in here where I know you're going to be looking at the screen like, Tina, what the hey is this? This looks crazy. And trust me, I know that it looks crazy. That's why I change it. I promise I change it. And I'm starting to add some greenery and some plants and making sure that there's like little pops of color everywhere. I like literally sorted everything so it was either yellow or orange, and those were the colors that I added, and I really think it turned out super cute. I really like that rug in the living room also. Like the black and the yellow on the white and like the pattern that's on it is really very cute. I don't know if that one came with Jungle Adventure or did it come with Parenthood maybe? I don't know. You guys always know, I never know. I just start building and throwing things in there and I never know how many packs I've used by the end of it because I don't have a plan. And like even though I did leave like a lot of open space, I felt like, I don't know, we as sim builders have a tendency to feel like everything needs to be filled up. But it doesn't. Like, you look around your own house, do you have every single corner filled up? Probably not. I know I don't. There's definitely open space everywhere, so I tried to like keep that in mind instead of filling it with everything to try to keep things a little bit more open, like walkways and stuff. And here you see, like, I'm starting to go through the process of fixing this bedroom, and don't worry, it still changes. Like, I still felt like it was a little feminine. Maybe it was the fluffy rug, because I do change the fluffy rug. And I start going through all of the debug and all of, like, every single statue and stuff. I literally scroll for forever. And I don't want to edit things because I want you all to see the process that's going through my mind while I'm doing it. Does that make sense? There we go. That's me changing the rug. So, like, even though I never have a plan, everything sort of comes together. I hope it does. I hope you guys like my builds. But so I changed the rug in the kitchen again, and the last room I worked on was the bathroom, which is weird. I feel like I normally don't leave the bathrooms for last, but for some reason that happened here, and then I struggled so much with it because I wanted to have the big window there. But if you have a big window there, where are you going to put your sink? And wherever you put your sink is where you need to put your mirror, right? So I had to move it around so much, and I did end up changing the windows so that I could have a mirror. It was a pain, but I think it turned out really cute. You guys will have to let me know if I did a terrible job or not. And I tried to keep everything really simple, not too cluttered. Like, this was a very, like, I wouldn't say that it was necessarily minimalistic, but definitely very simple, and I like the modern touches a lot, especially in this, like, renovated barn. Like, they found a barn out in the middle of nowhere, gutted the whole thing, and made it, like, super modern. Also, I do realize that while doing all this, I changed the flooring downstairs to the Jungle Adventure flooring, and then I forgot to change it upstairs, so you will notice in the screenshots that I did change the flooring up there. Don't worry, and it looks really good upstairs as well. But I think I didn't remember until when I was playtesting everything and taking the screenshots, and I was like, oh crap. And that happens to me a lot. So now I'm just adding in all of the stuff from debug to help, like clutter things up just a little bit, all the stuff that you'd need for your barbecue, and you know, the stuff that I put in every single build, you know, the little bags of coffee that make everything super cute. And I'm just getting everything all sorted out, you know, making sure that everything has a home, like its proper place where it belongs. Though I will say, while I was playtesting things, I let my sim self, you know, the TooTallTina sim, cook in that kitchen, and she used the counter where the dish rack is. So she was like half in the dish rack. And I'm like, yeah, this is fine. But I'm just making sure that everything is perfect before I get ready to close everything up. And then I decide to change the wallpaper. I don't know why I did. I liked this wallpaper before, and then I changed it. I should change it back. Maybe before I upload it to the gallery, you guys let me know if you liked the wood paneling on the walls, or if you like this gray that I went with in the end, because, I don't know, it definitely muted things down a lot. A lot. And I'm just adding a couple of fixtures and trying to make sure that everything looks good, and then I decided that I wanted just a little bit more greenery out front to make it super cute. And some window boxes underneath the windows, and I think we're getting close to the end here. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.